Krafty Ketovore. It is Wednesday, July 26th. It's a good thing I looked. I had it wrong the first time I tried to do this. So I just got back from the store, which is why you hear the fan, my little fan right behind the camera. So you will see in the next clip what I got. Lori, that trick with the putting the phone on the rear view mirror did not work for me. I don't know if it's because I have a smaller rear view mirror or my hair ties just aren't tight enough, but it was not going to stay put. So I just scrapped that idea. You know what, I'll just wait till I get home. So it is hot already. It is 9:30 and the heat index is 92 degrees right now. So the forecast for this next week does not look good at all. Oh my gosh, I hate summer so bad. I hate it. But it is what it is. Let's see. This is, oh, just a second. So this is what the forecast looks like. Ew. Not happy with that. And so currently it is 85 degrees. The heat index is 92. I thought there was going to be some rain earlier, but at least it was cloudy most of the time that I was at the store and the sun wasn't blaring. Now a couple times the sun did peek through and I'm like, nope, just stay back there until I get home into the air conditioning. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is more non-scale victories. Call it part 2 if you will. So these are non-scale victories that I am currently experiencing right now. And I've only got 4 things on here. But one of the things is it is easier for me to put my socks on. Before I had to like hold my breath to put my socks on. So I don't have to do that now, and I can actually lift my legs a little bit further to put my socks on. So that's one. Number 2, my towel, when I get out of the shower, is closing in a little, just itty bitty by itty bitty. So it's not closed in much, but it is closing in a little bit. Number 3, I don't have to drop myself into my chair or fall into my chair. I can just sit down. Whereas before I felt like I had to just fall into my chair. I'm not doing that now. I'm actually standing up and not using my knees for leverage, and I'm not just falling into the chair. That sounds silly, but that's one of the things that I'm experiencing right now. And the last one, this is going to sound even sillier, but I can only lay on my left side when I go to sleep. It didn't used to be like that. I used to be able to just flip-flop and no matter what. And it was always the same way every single night. No matter what side I went to sleep on, at least 5 minutes later, I was going to flip over, regardless of what side I was on. And that's the way I would fall asleep. Well, now I can only sleep on my left side. I can sleep on my back, but I know that if I sleep on my back, I'm going to wake up very, very, very sore every time, every single time. Because sometimes if I'm having a hard time falling asleep on my side, then I will go to my back and try to fall asleep that way, knowing very well that I'm going to be in pain when I wake up. But anyway, so when I get into bed, I always wear these just sleeping shorts. I can't stand to have my legs touching each other, my thighs touching each other when I go to sleep. So I have these shorts that I wear. And I kind of have to start laying on my back and then prop myself up on my elbow to turn myself onto my left side. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but when I would do that before, I could turn over, but my clothes wouldn't move with me. And that was just so uncomfortable. But now I can actually hoist myself up enough so that my clothes turn with me. That sounds like a ridiculous thing, but it's kind of a big deal to me, because now I'm actually comfortable when I'm trying to fall asleep. I don't have my clothes all twisted around me. But anyway, that is my current 4 non-scale victories. Alright, so I have not broken my fast yet. I'm going to go upstairs in a few minutes. Right now I'm just going to cool off for a few minutes and let my phone charge. And I think today I'm probably just going to do some fried eggs, and I gotta remember I have to take eggs upstairs. I keep all the eggs down here and then just keep what we're using currently upstairs. I'm the one that buys the eggs. My dad, he buys the stuff that he buys just for me. He buys my heavy cream. He always buys me the Horizon Organic. And he also buys me 3 avocados every single week. And he buys the Baconette's pork rinds every week. He buys at least 2 or 3 bags, but he eats those too. But yeah, so those are the things that he buys me, and then I always buy the eggs. So anyway, I'm probably just going to have eggs today. I don't know what else I'm going to have with them. I'm not doing any like major cooking today. That'll be for tomorrow and Friday. It's just way too hot to think about cooking until tomorrow. I mean, it's going to be hot tomorrow too, so the next 10 days, looking pretty rough. Yeah, I'm going to go upstairs in a few minutes. You'll see in the next clip what I got from the store, and then I will show you what I'm breaking my fast with, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I just got back from Walmart. A very, very, very small haul that I've got here. I'm going to flip it around and show you what I got. I should have just, well, some of the things I should have just waited and gotten at Aldi, but I did not. I'm going to Aldi at 9 o'clock. It is about 8:20 right now. I just want to get some ground beef at Aldi, but I really should have waited anyway to get some of these things at Aldi. I'm sure it would have been cheaper. In fact, I know it would have been cheaper. But anyway, I'm going to flip it around and show you what I got. Alright, so this, of course, I could have gotten cheaper at Aldi, wishing that I had gotten it there because I actually like that one better. This, too, I could have gotten at Aldi. I don't like to chop onions, so I just always get these when I buy onions. I've been wanting some capers for a while, just to, you know, top stuff with. The Becky's brand olive salsa has capers in it, and I absolutely love the capers in that. Got me a jar of my tamed jalapenos. So yeah, I ran out a couple days ago. And this is the brand that I always get. I've never seen any other tamed jalapenos, but this is what I always get. And I got my water enhancer. And I decided that I wanted to try... I've never, ever liked bread and butter pickles, ever, in my entire life. When I was a kid, I thought they were just like the most disgusting thing. I always liked dill pickles. But I decided maybe since my tastes have, you know, changed a lot since I'm an adult, maybe I might like them now. They do have sucralose in them. That sucralose doesn't really bother me. So we will see. I might have these with dinner tonight. I'll probably try one before that because dinner is finger foods tonight. So I might put this in there. All right, and then I also got my mac pork rinds. So that is my little itty bitty grocery haul, and I will see you in the next segment. Okay, so here is my super small Aldi haul. I was going to get the big package, but I just couldn't afford to do it, and the big package is 73% lean. I would have rather had that, but I just couldn't because I had other things to get. So I got a package of the Swiss, 2 packages of the sausage. I've said it before, the reason why I like this sausage is because of the minimal ingredients. Now if I can just find the ingredients. There we go. I mean, there is dextrose in it, but it's the last ingredient, and you can't really find sausage that doesn't have that in it. So, and I also got a package of ground pork, mainly because I couldn't get the big package of the ground beef. I went ahead and got one of these too. So, alright, that is my very small Aldi haul. Okay, so I decided to make some chaffles with my eggs. I'm just using the little pumpkin dash. So in here I've got 2 great big spoons, heaping spoons. I use this of the pork panko crumbs, and then just a handful of the bacon crumbles and a couple tablespoons worth of the onions, and I'm going to add some of the liquid egg whites to it. I'm not really going to measure, but then once I get the cheese on there, which I'm still trying to use this up, I will put my mixture on there, and then I will top it with the jalapeno peppers, and I've got my pan heating up for eggs, and I'm going to have avocado, and my dad sliced up a tomato in the refrigerator for me. Alright, it is 10:53 a.m. I am breaking my fast. Hello, birdies. And here is what I am breaking it with. The chaffles that I was making earlier. Got some grass-fed butter on it. I was going to have an avocado, but it didn't look good at all, so I had to toss it. And then 2 eggs. There you go. That is what I'm breaking my fast with. Some coffee with a little bit of heavy cream in it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try one of these bread and butter pickles. I've always hated these things, but I'm going to try it. It's good. Yep, I like it. I'm going to put some of these with my dinner tonight. Alright, there you go. So this is going to be my dinner tonight. I'm not going to eat all of this, but this is just meatballs. This one's a little darker than the rest, but it's a meatball. I got some Swiss cheese, some of the fresh mozzarella. Just trying to use it up. I wasn't particularly fond of it. It's just a little too neutral for me. And I've got 3 slices of the bread and butter pickles because I already had 1 serving. I only need, I don't need to go hog wild on them because they do have sucralose in them. So that is going to be my dinner. And I got some Primal Kitchen ketchup and mustard. There you go. And let's say hello to the birds. Let me turn the slide out. Birdies! Hey there, babies. It's a little dark in here, isn't it? It's getting ready to do something out there. Alrighty, so I am done with this day. I was just outside. It looks like it's gonna rain, so I had to go out and roll my windows up. So I'm just sitting here waiting for my dad to get home. Well, he's got another half hour before he's home, but I'm gonna work on a crossword puzzle and watch Gunsmoke, and then when my dad gets home, I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'll come back up and eat dinner. But for now, I'm gonna close this out, and if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.